Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Before starting my video, if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please do, and do not forget to turn on notifications as I'm sharing great content for you. Alright, in this video I was thinking continue with the pipelines, but I changed my mind and I'm gonna continue with the endpoints. I'm gonna finish all endpoints, then we can create our pipelines and we can test the outcome, we can test the results. I think it's going to be the best option for us for now. So I'm going to create another folder which is going to be product, and so we have customer controller. Now I'm going to create a new controller which is going to be API and empty. Let's give a products products controller. It must be the plural. Let's switch it to products and let's fix the namespace. Perfect. As always, I'm gonna change my controller base controller base to base controller. Perfect. So we have root, we have API controllers. Let me check previously, is everything correct in this section? Seems alright. Yep. Now actually I'm gonna copy all the endpoints. This is a bit risky, but it is going to be much more easier for me. Let's copy and paste everything. Let's minimize all of them and try to change namings. Now let's add them all, but before that I'm gonna add my sender interface. Alright, let's use vertical design, add this field and use, yeah, perfect. So we're going to create product, so I'm gonna just copy that product text. Let's go step by step. Create product async, so we're going to use create product DTO, and to response sender create product command. All done. Let's continue. Customer ID, let's make it product ID. Get product async, make it product ID. Get product query, let's make it product ID. Alright, so we have get all products, we use get all customer, right? Okay, let's keep it get all product async. Anything else? Get all products. Perfect. Let's make it product ID. I think we need to change the update product DTO. Let's finish this and we can fix that as well. So update product async. Let's make it product ID. Update product DTO. Update product command. And let's make it product ID. We need to change the command as well, because if you remember, the product DTO has the ID, but we take it outside and we are taking the ID as a parameter, as a string query. So we're going to fix once we finish everything in this controller. Let's continue. So it's going to be a product ID, and okay, the naming was wrong. We're going to change this one as well. Remove product async. Perfect. Let's make it product ID. Remove product command and product ID. All good. Let's just go back customer controllers and fix this naming. It is going to be remove customer async. Perfect. Let's close it. And let's fix this comment first. Actually, I'm gonna go to DTO. I don't need product ID anymore. Perfect. Let's close it. And let's have a look to product comment. So we need a create product ID with comma. Perfect. All good. Now we need to fix the handler as well. Let's go to application. Let's go to features, products. This is update. So we need to go update handler. Here we go. We need to fix that one. So product ID directly comes from query string, no more DTO. Let's save everything. And I'm going to rebuild the solution. Let's see if there is an error or something. I'm waiting my application to be built. It seems everything good. Okay, there is a problem here. Let's have a look. Okay, we just keep one scope extra, we just delete it and the problem is fixed. Once you rebuild it, it's going to be alright, I'm assuming. Let's do it again. I'm waiting my application to be built, and perfect. 5 succeed, 0 failed. Now let's do control RG. Yeah, the product controller has been completed, and we're going to test all of them, but let's finish all implementation first and we can create products. Or let's try it. Let's try to create some products first and see what's gonna happen. While it's triggering, I'm gonna open my debugger as well. Just a couple of minutes before the lesson start, I did a couple of test purposes data, and I'm gonna delete them all. Just using debugger while it's loading. All right, let's wait application to be open. Perfect. As you can see, our endpoints has been loaded, so we have endpoints for customer run products together. All right, let's wait for the beaver to be uploaded. Still loading. Perfect. The customer is loading. I'm waiting the customers. All right, I'm gonna delete these data. Edit, delete, and just refresh. And yes, perfect. It's done. So let's go to customers and see the old data. Try it out. Execute. Just waiting. Yep, here we go. This is the first customer. Perfect. Alright guys, now I'm going to create a product, but to do that I'm going to use the Postman. Let's open a new window and I'm going to use Postman. Okay, my workspace. Let's create a new product. So what was the URL? Let me have a look. Perfect. Why I received these URL again? Let me have a look. My Docker compose file. We have 5001. Why we received that one? I'm gonna stop the application quickly and restart it. Let's run again. It must be start with 5001 port. I'm just waiting. If it's not, I'm just gonna manually type 101. Yeah, perfect. It's running with 5101. Let's open my Postman again. I'm gonna copy my localhost base and paste them here with the API slash products, and so it is going to be creator, so we don't need to add anything. All we need to do is add body. Okay, let's have a look at the body. We need a description and unit price. Okay, row. Perfect. Description, let's say cement. The unit price is 2.35, just random number. Let's send it. I'm waiting. My application complete. Perfect. 201 created result, and the ID and the description and unit price. This is the status code, and the error is null. As you can see, we put a JSON ignore for is not successful boolean, and we are not able to see that result. Perfect. It seems it's working. Now I'm going to create a new endpoint, and I am going to update my data. Let's switch this cement to another product. So I typed the ID here. Let's click the body row. Let's have a look to update method. So this is put, right? These are the same. So I'm just going to copy and paste here. Okay, now where's my, yep, here we go. Let's copy and paste here. So let's make a glue, and let's make the price is 436, just a random number again. Let's send it. No content. Now I'm going to send a get request for all products. Let's have a look. We can get all products using here just quickly. Let's execute. As you can see, we have just glue with a new number, and the ID is the same. So if I send a request to this ID using just get product endpoint, let's execute. As you can see, this is the data, ID, description, and unit price. The status code 200, and the errors is null. Perfect. They're all working smoothly and perfectly. Alright, it's been 12 minutes. I'm going to finish the invoice section as well. Let's close it. And close everything. Close. Save everything. Minimize everything. And start over again. Let's go API, controllers, version 1. And add new folder, invoices. I'm gonna add a new controller. Let's make an API 1 invoices controller. Alright, control RG for cleaning. Change our base control. Perfect. I'm going to inject my sender using primary constructor, and let's create an assign field for sender. Change the naming. Okay, we did wrong naming for the parameter. Okay, this is how it's supposed to be look like. Now I'm going to copy and paste from products, right click, outlining, collapse the definitions, and get all of them. Control C and Control V. Perfect. All I need to do is copy an invoice text and step by step change everything. Create invoice async, create invoice DTO, and create invoice command, invoice ID, get invoice async, invoice ID, cancellation token response, get product query. It seems perfect, guys. and let's switch this to invoice as well. Get all product. I'm gonna use invoice now. Get all invoices query. Perfect. Switch this to product ID. This is the update section. We're going to fix the ID issue again. Update invoice async. Let's switch this to the invoice as well. Update invoice DTO. Update invoice command. Invoice ID. Remove invoice async. Quit invoice ID. Sender send, remove invoice command. Almost done. So all we need to do is add invoice ID as a parameter. Perfect. Now let's fix the update method. Let's go to DTO first. I'm going to get rid of the invoice ID. So we're just able to change PO number using by update. Let's close it. Let's go to the command. All we need to do, add invoice ID. Not you. Here we go. But the first letter must be capital. Alright, let's go to invoice handler. Let's go to application, features, invoices, commands, update, and handler. Okay, let's remove the DTO. Now, perfect. Let's rebuild the solution quickly and see if there is an error. Let's have a look at the output. Yeah, perfect. I'm waiting my application to be built quickly. Let's have a look. Alright, invoice ID. We forgot to change the invoice ID here. Let's fix it again. Rebuild one more time. By the way, now I'm trying to positive results for our endpoints. I'm going to test the validations or error returns or bad requests once I created my validations, pipelines, and middleware all completed. Once all completed, we're going to push more hard to try our endpoints with the errors and the other problems. Okay, I'm assuming we are going very well until this time, and you will learn everything step by step in our future videos, guys. Okay, let's continue. There is zero error. Now I'm going to run the application and try to create a couple of invoices and see what's gonna happen now. Now I'm waiting my application to be built. In that time, I'm going to open my products. Let's have a look. The DB, YouTube API, schemas, VBO tables, and products view table. As you can see, we have one data here. Okay, this is the customer, this is the product. Alright, now I'm going to, now these two are working. I'm going to add a couple of, one more customer, actually one customer. Let's add one more customer and see the difference between these two. So I'm gonna add perfect computer limited. This is the company, the first line address 8 Dojit Road. There is no second line address. Let's delete it. Postcode is PL15 9KD. The city is Manchester. The country is, let's say, UK. Alright guys, let's execute the results. So we created another company. So let's minimize it. Let's see the all customers. Okay, we got 2 customers, one in Berlin, Germany, one Manchester, UK. Seems all good. Let's close everything. Now I'm gonna add a couple of more products. Try it out. Let's add cement with the price is 3.55. Perfect. And let's add brick 2.59. Execute. All created. Let's see all products. Execute. As you can see, we got 3 different products in our catalog. Perfect. Now we are ready to go for invoices. So I'm going to create a new invoice. Let's try it out. So there is a PO. Let's say PO 12345, and the customer ID. I'm gonna get all customers again. See my customers. Execute. So let's use the future solutions. I'm gonna get the ID of the customer. Let's go down. This is the ID of the customer. Perfect. Now I'm going to add some products. Let's get all products again. This is the first product. Actually, I'm going to copy ID. Actually, just ID. All we need is just ID. Let's copy the ID. So I'm gonna add a cement and glue together. This is the cement. So 10 cement is going to be enough. Then I'm going to add, let's add another one, comma, and add again. The second item is going to be glue. Let's get the glue here. I'm going to copy the ID, paste here, and I'm gonna add just 15 glue. So this is the PO, this is the customer, and these are the items. Let's execute. Let's have a look. Error mapping types. Okay, we have a problem on mappings. Let's have a look quickly. It might probably it's being created, but a result, while we're creating our result types, the mapping has problems right now, I guess. Now I'm going to have a look the invoice section. Let's see if it's created. View table. As you can see, the item has been created on invoice section, but we have a problem at mapping. Let me have a look. I guess we have problem on price. Destination purchase product. Invoice to invoice response. Invoice to invoice response. Error mapping types. Invoice item to invoice item response. Okay, let me have a look quickly what kind of error we have. But before that, let's try to get all invoices. And do we have any same issue? Yeah, we have same issue here. Okay, total price is not able to mappings, it says. Let's have a look quickly our mappings, guys. Let's stop the application, and I need to go to application, features, invoices, commands. Actually, they are in domain, right? Let's have a look at the domain. Entities, invoices, DTO, invoice DTO. No, where is the mapper? Or do we have one? Okay, I just forget where we implement our mappers. Let me have a look. No, they are not here. Okay, I'm just gonna type here customer mapper. I just forget the location. Customer mapper. We have a mapper which is called customer mapper. Okay, the mappers are not file name, so I'm gonna search with customer mapper using Control Q. Search. Yep, we have customer mapper. It's located in response. Okay, let's go to applications. Yeah, we are in applications anyway. So where is the response? Yep, this is the response. Yep, here is the mapping. Okay, let's have a look. So we have an invoice with a total balance. This is money, right? Yeah, we forgot to add the value for total balance. Let's have a look to customer. Is the customer to customer response? This is the customer to customer response. I assuming it might be alright because we have a mapper from customer to customer DT response. Let's try with that one and see what's gonna happen. Is there any? Okay, let's stop the application. Oh, quickly stop. And there is another one here. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, stop it. So this is the money as well. So let's put value here. Perfect. All of them is value. Yeah. I'm assuming now it must be work right now. It's been 26 minutes already. I need to test it quickly and finish this lesson as soon as possible, not to make very long video. So let's try to get all invoices, try it out, execute. I'm waiting the result. Perfect. The first invoice has been arrived. So we have ID, PO number, customer. These are customer informations, the address and the balance. And we are returning invoice balance as well. So this is the invoice balance. We have customer balance 0. These are purchase products. Yeah, customer ID, title, address, and customer balance. And this is invoice balance, purchase products, quantity, description, quantity and price, description, quantity and price. We can show the unit price as well, I think. Yeah, status of 200. Okay, I think we should show the unit price as well, and we can name this the total price, unit price and total price, and invoice balance must be located just down the purchase products. It might be better weaving for if we consider the user experience. The customer ID title yeah, customer balance. Actually, customer balance is not necessary for this section. I'm just thinking, what can I do? Okay, just leave it. I'm not gonna make another DTO for just removing balance. We are doing training purposes project, so it doesn't mean anything. Just all I want is add a sell price, maybe. It's just I'm gonna add a sell unit price and change the naming of the price to total price. It's going to be much more sensible. Okay, the mapper is working now. Now I'm going to change this naming to total price and total price. Let's save it, Control RG, and so invoice balance must become after purchase products. Oops, sorry. And also invoice item. These are items, right? So let's add unit price here. Unit price. And I'm going to use that unit price here. Perfect. Okay, now I'm trying to add a new invoice for other customer. Okay, where's the problem? Let's have a look quickly. So why don't we have any unit price? Is that sell price? Yep, sell price. Let's run the compose again. I'm waiting my application to be built. Now I'm going to create another invoice. Let's try it out. PO number, let's say PO 335599. The customer ID, let's get the customers. I'm waiting my customers. Yep, the perfect computer with the N. Oh my god. So again, my fat finger. Let's minimize it. Is that correct? Yeah. Not minimizing, sorry. We're going to just scroll down. Here we go. This is product customer ID. Now we're going to add products. Let's get all products. So I'm gonna add some glue and bricks. Let's get a glue. Let's add 150 and let's copy this line, paste it. Now I'm going to add some brick. And I'm gonna add 1500 pieces of brick. Let's execute. As you can see, this is the ID, PO number. Why we have customer null? This is weird. Okay, let's investigate it. So we have a description, glue, the unit price, quantity, and total price. Unit price, quantity, and total price. This is the invoice balance. This is correct. Let's have a look. By the way, customer balance, they are not updating. We're going to check our events. By the way, we did events, but we're not attaching them yet. This is normal, not they're working because we didn't complete them at all. I'm gonna leave the events later. We built them step by step, but there is one last touch to make them completed. I'm going to show them on. Let's do it other lesson. Okay, this lesson is almost finished. Then we can update our balance using our domain events. Okay, let's execute and see our customers. Perfect. And I'm going to see invoices. Where's my invoices? Let's close that one. Get all invoices. Okay, this is the second invoice. The customer ID here. The customer is here. These are purchase products. Okay, perfect. It seems alright. Customer section seems null because we're returning. Let me have a look what we're returning on create invoice section. We shouldn't have any customer object anyway. Let's go back to create invoice handler. Perfect. So we are mapping to invoice response. Invoice response. So why we have a customer here? Yeah, we have a customer response. Okay, this is weird. Because once we create it, the customer, it's not assigning, we're just sending the ID. That's because we are not able to see the customer. Okay, I'm going to build something useful for the mapper for the next lesson, and I'm going to show you. I'm going train myself as well, trying to ignore if there is null object in my DTO. I'm gonna train myself first, and then I'm gonna teach you guys. Everything is going smooth. This thing is not gonna bump. It's not gonna be a bump on our survey. So for now, the invoice create and get all the invoices are working. Now I'm gonna make quickly test update and remove and get by ID section, and next lesson we're going to go deeply what we're supposed to do about invoices. Okay, now these are invoices, right? So I'm going to make an update for that invoice. Just PO is 335599. We only able to change is what the invoice is going to be a PO number. I'm gonna change it just random PO number. Let's execute it. As you can see, we have 204 updated. Now I'm gonna make a quick check using get by ID. Execute it. As you can see, PO number became random PO number and the rest of thing same, so it's working. The both of it is working. Now I'm going to use a remove invoice. By the way, before removing invoice, let's have a look the invoice items. As you can see, we have 1 2 3 4 4 items we have, and the sum of them is the half of them is belong to one invoice, the other half is belong to the other invoice. So we're going to delete, start with the 68. Let's delete it. 204. Let's have a look our invoices. Execute. So we have just one invoice left, and it's start with 144. And let's have a look the beaver. The 144 is here, and this is the 68. The invoice items is going to be deleted as well. All I need to do is refresh the page. As you can see, the other invoice items and the invoice has been gone. Perfect. It's working perfectly. Now I'm going to stop the application and save everything, close everything, minimize everything. Next lesson, we're going to finalize the event handler and we're going to test results. We're going to get we're going to do some tests regarding the eventing operation, guys. Then we have some unnecessary and unwanted null object in our response, like when we created invoice, there is a customer property came up with a null result. This is unwanted things. I'm trying to find how can we ignore them without creating a new DTO, and once I find a solution, I'm going to share it with you. But the worst scenario, you can create another DTO, another response, and you can return it. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video. If you crush the like button, I will be really appreciated, and the YouTube algorithm just looking the like count and how many comments have been done underneath the video. These are really important to my channel, make it much more visible to other persons. If you help me, I will be really appreciated, and see you next lesson. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.